Looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing tonight's channeling. We may answer questions from the chat room, and those that are here today will sort of figure out some way to everyone win from both worlds somehow. There's a lot of people out that can't come here for the webinar, so that's why we have a chat room for that. So, there is a question on there I wanted to go into about Zeta Gray, how he's all pissed off about life and everything, about he has, he's tired of being here, he wants to go to his home planet, and there's been a lot of that, and of course I felt the same way too until I started doing this. Of course, they always found something to do to keep yourself busy and not feel, you're stuck, you're here for a reason, so find a way to be happy here, or find something to keep you busy at least. For extraterrestrials that are here reincarnating, it is not easy. Yes, I understand that. Some can adapt easily, but still they find that something's not right in the world. So, as for Zeta Gray, what is it? 1213. He knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, you're not alone. That's for sure. As for your cure, you have to figure out on your own how you're going to feel. It's up to you. It's your life. You have to find a way to make this life work for you. And you're here for a reason. You're not here for no reason, so you must look at it like that. So you're not alone, and you just have to find something where you can have some passion for it to keep you going, because yes, it is difficult, but this life is a test. Yes, this life makes no sense. I wonder many times why I have even come here. Now I know why, but before that I wasn't too sure. So life's not easy for anyone. So that was just a message to those extraterrestrials that are reincarnating here that are not finding it easy to adjust here. But of course, it's not easy for anybody. So as I said, we're doing channeling. Oh, come on, cat, give me a break. Anyway, we're doing channeling today. I don't know who's going to come through. Maybe Redmond, the Sirian. I've picked up a frog species too, and there's some Zeta Grays that are kind of like comedians. So I don't know if all of them are going to come through. We'll see. I doubt it. But the frogs are interesting because they're about healing and things of that sort. That's all I picked up. There's more to it, but anyway. Tomatsu, glad to see you here. Would you like to do a blessing before we begin? It's okay. If you're there. If not, it's okay. I guess it's not there anymore.
Yeah, I'll do one.
Oh, thanks.
Asnuaka tisnata miyanikita eunoke siata miyotoku. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, as I said, yeah, chat room is like first dibs, basically. Whoever would like to read out the questions, Mark or Hunter, it's up to you guys. And those that are here, we'll find a way to get you guys in. All right, catch you guys over there. Greetings, I am Redmond from Sirius B. Before we begin, let me tell you that there is many shifts going on your planet. Yes, that is normal, but these are awakening shifts, and they go like a pattern, like a sea pattern across your world. Like an ocean of knowledge is spread across your planet at this time. So like seeded downloads that will be used for later. Many, more than ever before, are astral traveling and not even aware of it on your world. This astral travel visits are going to help with this first contact. Of course, this is very much in your future, but this is the preparations. As this knowledge and other knowledge from other channelers and contactees that spread their love and message. This is also the plan of your future. Of many contactees will be awakening on your planet. They will be, you say, visited, awakened. It's the same thing. These things will be in the coming years. Before year 2015 is over, though, you will see the currents arising. You will see the shift beginning. Your message, or our message, but it is yours also, as it spreads out with much skepticism. Yes, this is much expected, but this is quite normal for your world. Because those who reject this information and call it a farce and things of that sort, which is fine. This is normal for your planet. It is part of growth. It is the seeds of life. There are things it must go through before it can blossom. But you are seeing the beginning of these seeds now as your world begins to become aware of its surroundings. There is more, but I will leave that for later. I am open for your words of questions.
Thank you. We have one from Amy. Is there something you want to say? Sorry.
No, please. Carry on.
Thank you. We have one from Aggie Stegenman Blackmore. And she says, does my father, Charles Carroll Blakemore, is he ever around her?
Yes.
Does he know that I exist, and does he see me from the spirit world?
Yes, always. At night, mostly, he visits when you are settled down. There will be times when you might see him in your room light. There is a chance of that, if you are willing to see his presence. He is there all the time, though. That is all I have.
Thank you. She also asked, I know you and those that you channel say they never I know you and those that you channel say never to idolize or worship celebrities, and that's not necessarily where this comes from, but I've always felt like a weird connection to Brandon and Bruce Lee. It makes no sense logically, but I feel I must have known them somehow.
Yes.
As there are always weird coincidence and signs following me around regarding the two, whatever I'm not even looking for it. Did I know them, or was I related to them in a past life?
Yes, you did know them in other lifetimes and on other planets, not just this one. This one, yes, during ancient China, I believe, you had a past life as a friend of Bruce Lee. As in other worlds also. This is a, you could say, soul contract. You were friends in other worlds, so this made sense. So yes, you're not worshiping this person. You are, in some ways, you are this person in some ways because you are such friends with this person. So you are very close, almost like soulmates, you can say. Kindred spirits in many ways. That is all I have.
Thank you. She also asks if she has any alien DNA.
What was the name of this person again?
Amy Stegenmore Blackmore. Sorry, Amy Stegenman Blackmore.
Yes, there is a small 2% of Zeta Gray, a small percent of reptilian, very small, like 1%. Sirian, of course I am Sirian, so I must go there. 2% Sirian. Also, I feel Andromedan around you. Actually, there's many Andromedans around you at this time. So if you wish to connect with them, you are able to. Yes, you are. I want to say you're an Andromedan starseed, but I cannot make the connection completely. But there is a chance of that. That is all I have.
Thank you. That is all for Amy. We have one from Angie Mara. Angie Marga. What are the names of my spirit guides?
One moment. There is one, goes by the name of Catherine. I believe this is your main guide. She is blonde, tall. She is of also Native American cultures also. She is of several cultures. Native American is one of them. As for your other guides, as for names, I cannot connect with. They know that there is a male, blonde male. You have many blondes around you at this time for some reason, which is quite fascinating. And a little boy around you. This is in spirit. This is a spirit guide. Useful knowledge. This is knowledge of. It gives you clarity from this youthful spirit's point of view. It is a way of connecting to things of spirituality, such as this, to help you stay connected to your roots instead of growing up and becoming an adult and forgetting all the things that made being a child so wonderful. As for the name of this child, I do not have their name at this time. But what they're saying to me, the name does not matter. It is what matters that they are there. So that is what I have. Thank you.
Thank you. From the same person, we have, where do I come from? Am I originally from Earth?
Yes, I believe so. One moment. Yes, I believe so. What do you call it? Yes, we've been given this one. It's like a Earth star seed. But you have been on other worlds, Palladian planets. Orion constellation, Arcturian planets, but Earth is still, this is your home. And you are not alone, there are many, but they do not realize that they have, many have roots within your world, but also other places, but still Earthlings, this is where you were, what do you call it, produced, created, things of this. That is all I have.
Thank you. From the same person, we have, because I've always felt different, I was told I was an old soul. I don't understand that. Can you explain that to me?
Old soul, yes, this is just that you reincarnated many times on this planet, and on others. But on this world, the more you reincarnate on a world, Some go to 20, 30 times, and this is declared a old soul at this point. Usually it's actually around 15. But 20, 30, many that are part of Earth reincarnate here many, many times. Because they cannot get enough of this place. Even if lives are not quite easy, it's the teachings that bring you back. And they are beneficial. That's all I have. Much love.
Thank you. From the same person, we have, I want to know if I can really talk to spirits and angels, or is it just my imagination?
Of course you can. It's just a belief. You believe that you cannot do these things. Yes, you can. You must believe in yourself and love yourself. For you, it seems silent meditation is a way to help you connect. Close your eyes. You can even do this during the day, even at your job or in a social gathering. Close your eyes and relax and meditate. And you will see your guides. You will see your angels very easily. Always protect yourself with the light of the Lord, of course. But these things will help you connect to the ones that you love. Many blessings to you.
Thank you. We have one from Symmetry, and it says, how do I connect to nature?
For you, it seems it's different for everyone. For some, it is complicated to understand how to do something that is very simple. You just involve yourself with nature. It doesn't even matter if you are in a forest or a park or even the trees on the side of the road. You can connect with all types of nature. You just approach trees, approach whatever you wish. Whatever is part of nature. Approach flowers, whatever feels resonant to you. And it is quite, just open your ears and connect to them. I know it sounds, what you do is you become quiet within yourself. Do a small prayer, and it asks for yourself, your ego, to be quiet down. For your ego to step aside and let nature speak to you. Let your guides speak to you. And that way, that will help you connect with their energies. It might take a few tries, but it's because your belief systems, this is not normal. But once you start doing it, it'll become easier, and it'll be like walking up to a normal person. It will not be that difficult. Blessings to you.
Thank you. We have one from Trekker Pro, and it says, hi, can you tell me why I know so much about what is happening yet I cannot remember seeing anything supernatural? What ET did I meet on the ship in my dream? There were many children playing on board.
May I have the name again?
Trekker Pro 69.
This species did not have, I believe it's Palladian. I believe it's possibility they are not making themselves quite known to me at this time. I believe it is tall blonde Palladians, but they did not seem like they were that. They did not show their shape or their form at all, but I believe they were Palladians, bringing you much joy, to relax you from your, and to give you an idea of your alien heritage. As for, did that answer that question? Was there more to this? Did I connect to everything?
Nope, that's it, as far as I can tell.
Blessings.
We have one again from Symmetry. It is any message for me from Spirit.
Yes, your guides are guiding you to new foundations, new paths of life, new ways of thinking. And some of this you're hesitant to because you're not sure of where you are heading, which is understandable of something that is new. What you should do is just trust your instincts. Your guides are guiding you to, you can say, they are guiding you to yourself, your real self. So you are heading in the right direction. You are slowly opening up the shell that is you, which is happening to many at this time. Many psychic abilities will be opened eventually, and many new ways of looking at the world will open also. Many blessings to you.
Thank you. We have one from Bianca, and she asks, I just want to know if there's any messages for me from past loved ones.
Yes, there is. Interesting. You have loved ones who are saying that you are very organized, and it is quite unique to them in a way that is, to them it seems unnecessary, which is strange how they would say a thing like that. But they say your organization skills are unnecessary at times, but it is the well-being of others, and they find that fascinating. It is something that they do not have in their own being to be this type of organized person. It is quite fascinating. They're learning much from you at this time. And also, there are many loved ones around you that you have your love for in this lifetime. And understand they are protected and watched day and night. Many angels are watching them. Many blessed spirits are around them to surround them with love, to help them grow into a harmonious life. Yes, there will be many lessons, but these are things that are meant to be and things that will help them in their growth patterns. And you must let these things happen, of course, but be there as a loving person, but realize some things that will happen, that must happen for them to grow spiritually. Many blessings.
Thank you. We have one from Valerie Stevens. She asks, are there any messages for me?
Valerie, there is not at this time. There are many beings around you that are waiting to be discovered by you. But this is something you have to figure out on your own, it seems. These are species, yes, spiritual beings and alien species. I can tell you this, there's Palladian activity around you at this time. Blessings to you.
Thank you. We have one from Mark Anthony is asking if there are any messages from his dad, Ronald. Does he want to say anything about how he builds a train set?
One moment. Did I hear this correctly? How he learned how to build a train set? Is that what this is about?
Or how?
How?
It just says, does Ronald want to say anything about how he builds a train set? How he builds train set.
Oh, I understand. And who is the name of this person that asked this question?
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. Spirit says you have to figure it out on your own. Or on your... It is Yes, that was it. It was. This is something you have to figure out by yourself. Not to say you won't have assistance, but you must be on your own for this. Blessings.
Thank you. We have one from Raz Valerie. I don't know how to spell this. I'm saying. Raz Valerie. How do I establish consciousness communication with my higher self and spirit guides?
How do you raise consciousness? That is through meditation. Through nature and meditation. If you wish for messages, nature is one to be connected with. Just walking through a park or any type of nature environment will help you connect spiritually. And also meditation within a nature environment will help also. There are fairies and many other elementals around you that will help you in this process. Also, yoga is another way to help you raise your spirituality. So there are many ways of connection. It's just what you wish to achieve. And if you wish it, it will come about. But there are simple steps doing this. Of course, at home you can do meditations there also. But when nature, the way you want to attach or the way you want to make your connections, it seems to meditate within nature seems to be the best way and the wise way to go about it. Blessings to you.
Thank you. The same person also asks, is there any messages from my higher self?
May I have the name of this person again?
Raj Valerie.
Raj Valerie, thank you. Only message they say is don't forget to ground. Grounding is essential to your spiritual growth. That is all. Blessings.
Thank you. From the same person, do you see any entities around me?
Pleiadians. Many Pleiadians. And I will leave it at that.
Thank you. We have, from the same person, what are other star systems that I have connections with?
The Pleiades, obviously, because I mentioned the Pleiadians. Sirius. Orion, because that is a popular destination for many souls. And many Arcturian planets. But those were visitations, and I believe you had a lifetime as an Arcturian. But you did have interactions with them. Blessings.
Thank you. We have one last one from Anamaral Hassani. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, there are children around you from the spirit world that they carry around roses around you. It's very fascinating. Their origins is unknown to me, but there are many children. Some are Hispanic. that are around you that are carrying roses to help you with your, I would say awakening, but it is part of that. You're awakening to your own gifts and abilities, and to help walk you through these things to help you connect with spirit. Because there are many hints of your gifts that are still in mystery, but they are there. There are other entities, but they are leaving it at that. Blessings to you.
Thank you. We have a couple from the chat in here. Jay, I'm not sure if that's what you want me to ask. Do you want me to ask that question? Or do you want to? Go ahead if you want to.
Hey,
Yes.
how you doing today?
Yes, I am doing well.
Good. Well, I can like conscious channel right now, like when I want to, and I want to learn how to trance channel.
Yes. Fascinating. Yes, to go through all these methods is quite long for me to give you a step-by-step. Prayer is one thing to connect. But also, if you associate yourself, if you just speak to those that are here in this group, they will help you in your steps towards it. Just make yourself vocal. And of course, always make yourself what you are receiving, always make that vocal to others. Do not hold anything back, because this will help you in your achievements. But yes, you can talk to the conduit, or those here in the chat will help you. And it will help you on your own. They will encourage you as you... Yes, it is there. It is... Yes, you're on the tipping stone of it, which is very fascinating. So just let these things come through to you. Most importantly is to ground and to surround yourself with white light, and this will help you. And of course, prayers to surround yourself, to assure that the being is channeling through you without your interference. Blessings to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, do not be afraid to say what's on your mind, though. During this process, you must just lay yourself out. As for the channeling process, that's what I'm getting to. Just make sure that you're being clear to everyone of what you're going through, because there are things that might be tricky, that might be, because there are many dark energies that try to get involved with channeling, so you must, when you are vocal with others, it helps you have a clear channel, so where you are unharmed, is fit that way.
Like a clear intention.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Every time I do a channeling, I have positive intention, and I really strongly believe that's all I'll get back.
Yes. Exactly. Perfect. Because understand, when you channel, you're attracting other species that aren't always of a positive nature. But yes, go on. Yes.
How could I open more channels?
As for other entities?
Of energy or entities of... I'm not really sure even what that exactly means.
Yes. Well, speak to those that are here. It will help you. Yes, just speak to this one or others here. This will help you achieve your goals. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
All right. We have one for Maria. She says, what is the difference between soul, spirit, and higher self, and which one is closer to source?
Well, technically, they're all close to Source. They're all connected to Source. Oversoul, your higher self, these are just levels of you. So you are all connected to Source. You are all... Your Oversoul is another part of you that is another version of yourself, you could say. A soul, as part of yourself that does not have the conflicts that you deal with, but understand they need you for them to function. So you are all part of Source. But your Oversoul is the closest if you wish to go in that route. But as I said, you are all one in the end. So I would just... You are yourself a god, a lord of power. So you are all one. Blessings.
Thank you. Is there any other questions in the chat room here that would like to ask a question?
Yes, I do.
Oh, there you go.
Hi, my name is Amy.
Amy, yes.
Yes. I'm wondering what advice you have for me to awaken more spiritually.
Prayers and meditation, connecting with nature, such as going into nature, as I said before, is another one that is recommended for you also, to meditate in nature if possible. It doesn't have to be that long. It can be for a few minutes. But understand there's many things around you. Yes, there's many angels around you, and many spirit guides around you that are directing you into ways, but they're being easy with you, but they are directing you to your spiritual gifts, your psychic abilities. They are, obviously everyone is psychic, but your abilities can be fine-tuned. There are many levels of this where you can connect easier. There are ways connecting with others of a spiritual sense, such as spiritual groups. Those that are resonant to your energies, though. I recommend that. That way it can be around others. Of course, here you can do this, but sometimes it's better to be with those in the same room so you can connect with their energies. But this is up to you. I'll leave you with that. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Anything else? If not, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay. We have one from Zeta Gray, 1218.
Hunter, may I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I have a question. I want to ask, when I look at in the mirror, I've been seeing, like I can see, if I look at my finger, I can see another finger, but it's see-through. So I was wondering what I'm seeing, but I was told by my higher self that it's a reflection of me, but still it didn't make sense to me.
You're seeing through different dimensions.
I mean, it's around all my body. It's like, it's not my aura. I'm sure of it because I've seen aura. It's not my aura.
You're going into a fourth density flood, or fourth density, what is the word for that? Your fourth density energies are increasing. You are seeing dimensions around you. You can manipulate energies. And this is what you are doing. But you say you're seeing a version of yourself. Can you explain that again?
It's like if I look at, just focus on my, I mean, not even focus. If I look at my finger, I can see another finger exactly the same as this.
Yes.
It's but see-through. It's like a see-through. Like I'm looking at literally with open eyes 2 fingers. One is see-through, the other one is the flesh one.
You're seeing another aspect of yourself. That is what you're seeing.
Okay, that's what I was exactly told. It's a reflection of me, but I was wondering, is that my etheric body or it's just...
It is a...
It's not etheric body, I don't think so.
No.
No, because I was told no.
It is another aspect of yourself. I say in another dimension.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Blessings.
I have a question. One of my friends passed away about 3 weeks ago, and I was wondering if he had any messages for me. His last name was Mahoney.
Only that he's doing fine. He sends his love. He's around his loved ones at this time. He did cross over without any issues. Yes, he's mentioning a bike of some sort. He's saying he's doing well. And he's saying the women here are beautiful. That is all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ask your question, Anmar. Just turn on your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So my question is, do you have any messages for me, and are there any beings surrounding me?
Yes, there are Arcturian energies around you. As for messages, it is more of Arcturian messages that they are around you. Also, you have Lyrans around you that are protecting you. That you have many Lyran lifetimes with them. This is the feline species. As for messages, they are protecting you is what they say. This is the Lyrans that are speaking. And your Arcturians are part of your spirituality, unlocking your spirituality slowly to give you an aspect of yourself that you are unaware of. You're yourself, but you say they are opening the window of who you really are. That is what they are saying. Blessings to you.
More questions from people inside? Hunter, are you around? Hunter.
Yes, sorry. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We have one from Zeta Gray, 1218. Can you tell my galactic family I need help and I hate this planet?
They are well aware of your situation. They are aware of your pain. There are many Zetas around you. Also Palladians. These are Nordic Palladians that are around you. They are sending you messages, but they can't always get through to you, it seems. You have your own mind tracking. They can't seem to get you out of this they say railway of ideas. You are on a road to nowhere in some ways because of your thinking of depression. You're not enjoying the things around you as much as you should be. Nature is your friend, remember. Of course, that is hard for you to connect with because of the negativity of this world. That is understandable. You must disconnect from your world. As for its materialistic, it's it's bondage of material ideas and things of that sort. Social situations that you do not wish to be a part of. Nature is your friend, understand. If you get closer to nature, this will help you with your energies, but this is up to you. And you will see, chances are you will see Nordics around you. It is not guaranteed, but they are around you to help you in your depression state, to help you continue your path on this world, because you are very important here. Understand, your connections here will help others. It's just not unknown to you at this time, and many times you feel very lost. But this will open up to you, mind. Blessings to you.
Thank you. We have one that's, when will I connect with more Zeta Grays?
This depends on your spirituality, because if your mindset is always in the dump, they cannot connect with you, and they are not always easy to connect with. You must open up your third eye and quiet everything around you, and you will see them. And you think it's an illusion. It is not. It is them. But you must become a calm person. I believe you are calm, but there's still much distresses within you that can block this. Meditation will help you through this, child. Blessings to you.
Thank you. Does any entity want to tell me anything from the same person?
Is this the same person? Yes, the same. What was the question again? Excuse me.
Does any entity want to tell me anything?
I believe just the same thing as I just said. The Nordics are around you. There's male and female around you. They wish you to go into a positive light instead of a life of depression. They wish for you to find the things that make you happy. They wish for you to be happy and to connect to your starseed galactic family. Blessings.
Thank you again. From the same person, can you help me ground?
At this time, you ground with your root chakra. And you surround it with light. You send it down to the center of the earth. Your root chakra is your grounding mechanism. Start with that. And there's many things. You will find your way, but to just cleanse all of your chakras with white light, and this will help you ground. But your root chakra is your way to the center of the earth. That is where you should start. Blessings to you.
Thank you. Can you tell all the entities in the universe that I want to leave this planet, and can anyone help? Same
Yes.
person.
Yes, they know this. I believe I just answered this.
Okay.
I'm not going to comment.
We have one from Baby Mama, and she asks, how can we trust more in the universe about the future and let go of any fear of the unknown?
How to do this? It's trust. You must trust in yourself and in your abilities. To live in fear is to live in negativity, understand? And that is control from others. You're letting others control your destiny. You have power of yourself. You can put yourself on a timeline without having these negative efforts ever. This is how you must connect to yourself and realize yourself of how powerful you are. And seeing how powerful you are, you can control your destiny. Understand that. Fear is a control grid from negative entities. Or Which is called negative entities. You have the power to control your life. It is up to you to live in fear or to live without fear. Blessings to you.
Thank you very much. From the same person, we have, why do we co-create painful experiences with loved ones?
This is a excuse me. It is a learning experience. This is something that your timeline, this is what you contracted to be a part of. This is just part of your spiritual growth. Without challenges, you do not grow. So these things must happen in your life. It is just part of the process of being reincarnated on planets, on worlds. It is a process of life. If you just take that away, we have nothing. You must have challenges. Challenges is what makes you stronger. Blessings to you.
Thank you. From the same person, we have, are my fears of my mother molesting my baby girl validated, and what is your advice?
One moment. As for this, if this was an actual occurrence, one moment. I do not believe it is a action. I believe this was a fear within your abilities, but it is not. One moment. You must go by your own instincts on this one. For me, connect with this is. My connection with this is unable to connect with this energies. You must pray for validation on this. This is for you to figure out, for you to understand its journey. You can only one can answer this. I cannot. This is your journey. This is your validation. You must discover on your own. Blessings.
Thank you. We have one from Aaron 13. How do pyramids dehydrate and preserve food?
I'm not sure if I understand this question. Pyramids?
Yeah, how do pyramids hydrate and preserve food?
Pyramids on your world. I'm not understanding pyramid. I'm not understanding this pyramid symbolism he's talking about.
I think I have some people which use small pyramid, then put over their food and.
I understand. Yes. Okay. Thank you. What was the question of this?
How do pyramids preserve and dehydrate food?
Your energies and your intention is a part of this. It's your intentions that will purify. Your energies, it's just like you're making this food part of yourself, and you're putting on a timeline where it will purify you and not poison you or anything like that. We will be helping you instead of giving you a negative reaction. Blessings to you.
Thank you very much. We have from Curly Winfrey. Do you have any messages for Maria, who passed away, to her daughter, Catherine?
And Catherine is the one that passed over. Is that correct? That question, I need to I need to hear that again.
We have. Do you have any messages from Maria, who passed away, to her daughter Catherine?
Oh, I understand. It switched. Not at this time. They're not connecting with me. Interesting. They might come back in a later time, but at this time, I'm not sensing their energies. Oh yes, one thing to don't let a day go down. Do not let a storm cloud bring down your day. Always bring sunshine to a day of to a cloudy day. That is her message. And she is doing fine. That is all.
Thank you. We have. Do you have any messages for my son?
Do you have the name of this person?
Curly Winfrey.
Messages for her son. Yes, there are many spirit guides around him at this time, helping with his spiritual growth. Nature is something they're trying to get into his head, but it doesn't seem to be resonating completely. There is also a journey for this one, her son, at a later time, of course. This journey is of work, of also great wealth, it seems, if he wishes to go this route. Blessings.
Thank you. Do you know if my husband has any hybrid children? If yes, can you elaborate?
I do not believe so at this time. That is when my energy is connecting with his. Other species might have another. There are Zetas around him, though, if that is of any importance. Benevolent Zeta grades. Blessings.
Thank you. I'll read word for word. Have you taken me on board of your ship to create a human child? To create one of my human child?
This question is, I don't believe so. If she's asking about someone else, maybe. I do not believe this is. May I have the name of this person again?
Curly Winfrey.
I am not this person. If there is, these energies I cannot connect with. There's Miss Huss. Interesting. There might be Zetas around these energies that are causing these ideas and situation. As for me connecting with them, is unlikely at this time. Blessings.
Thank you. What are my future predictions in 2016?
Is that a question?
Yeah, she's asking for her fortune told, I guess.
Is this the same person that was...
Yes, same person.
There are things about your future that must stay hidden from you at this time. Your son, though, will be going through many transitions of synchronicities of spirituality. These things he will see things around him. I believe he's at a young age, but I cannot verify that. There are weird energies around him. These are teachers for him as he grows up. There are masters, you could say. As for your future, these things are off limits for us to connect with. There might be others who will tell you differently, but your lessons are to not know what is to come. Blessings.
Thank you. We have another one from Sugar Seas. The question is, what is my life's purpose on Earth? Any insight on how I can reach this purpose?
One moment. Let's collect. There is a library of knowledge around you at this time. Things of what you are capable of doing are many. It's just for you to be able to connect with these things are difficult because it's hard for you to find something that is resonant to you, that can help you feel more confident about yourself and what you are doing. What this is to help you, your direction, what is it that you are talented with are many things. As for, there are many medical type of talents you have, not to say being a surgeon or things of that sort, but to work in a medical field is one of them. And knowledge. Knowledge base seems to be something you can connect with easily. That's why there's a library around you. You can connect to this library of knowledge. Things that you can tap into to help you understand certain talents that you have, to help you refine certain talents. But as for your direction, where you must go, this is something you must discover on your own. But more confidence will help you do this. Blessings.
Thank you. From the same person, she asks, what guides are around me? Do they have any messages for me?
One moment. They are discussing it at this time. They are, after what ones, they don't identify themselves. They wish not to do that. This is something she must do on her own. There is a male, there is a female. The male seems to be the one that is helping her with direction, keeping her out of trouble. As for messages, they're not saying anything to me. But there is a elderly spirit around you at this time. A grandmother of sort, or great grandmother, I believe it's a grandmother. She is around you at this time. And she says be more confident. That is all I have. Blessings.
Thank you very much. From the same person, and lastly, what advice do you have regarding my romantic relationship, and what can they share about my boyfriend, Greg?
Are these questions for myself, or it's just I'm not understanding?
Sugar Seas.
Sugar Seas. She's asking about her boyfriend. Is that?
What advice do they have regarding my current romantic relationship? What can they share about my boyfriend, Greg?
Oh, share. Oh, yeah, I understand. Be more confident of your relationships. Be confident of what you want and what you need. As for your counterpart that is with you, your other half, as some will say, on your world, this relationship is up to you. You have the control to make it something or take it down. There is much skepticism slightly on your end. On his side, he is very guarded as for being too truthful to you. Truth seems to be something that he is being careful with because sometimes his words can be taken out of context. So I believe he is a good person, and what you are seeing is the real him. But there are things he cannot say around you because you get offended very easily. Of course, I could always be wrong about this, but I don't believe so. Blessings for you. And I must say, my energy levels are going down. I must be leaving.
Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. A message for your group. There are many Wirrans watching all of you at this time. They are studying your movements, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. Because what you are doing is moving the energies higher. It is slow, but this is understanding. And in some ways it is not slow. It is fine. But there are many Wirrans around you that are watching this process, understanding it, trying to realize where can this, they almost, from what they are telling me, because I am not from your group, I am from somewhere else. So I do not have guards like some others do. These are, they almost want to take your group and copy it and put groups of like you around the world. And they are working on it, but of course it is up to others to do so. So basically what this is a message to others around the world. If you are, as if this is the world you feel, this is what you want. Starting you can start as a light group, a galactic group. It would be wise for you to do so if you wish. Because these things will help others connect. Because understand, one group cannot connect to everything. Of course it can, but it will help if there are duplicate ones around the world that can help spread the word and to raise the vibration of your planet. That is my message to you. I am Redmond. Greetings to all. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Say hello to Dark Vader for us.
I was, yes, I see that. That's thank you. Greetings.
Greetings.
That was good. Oh. Okay, my energy is shot. In a good way, but JC, if you want to go, it's up to you. It's cool. That was different.
Can you give me like 2 minutes to go wash up real quick?
No problem.
Alright, cool.
I have never seen so much blood on someone's fingers ever in my life. So I have a question for you, Ivan.
Yeah.
You know, when you first got into this, did you have problems of like just relaxing and felt yourself drifting in and out of channels?
Yes.
How did you stay focused on like what you were doing and how you were? Like, what did you say a word? Did you have like an active, safe word that you would?
One thing is you say, one word you could say, I will not be involved. I asked for Archangel Michael, or just say, I will not be involved as an entity he speaks. That's one way to do it. Of course, I'm tired today, so I was a part of this a little bit more than I usually am. So, but you just have to trust it as it comes through. I mean, the whole idea is to leave ego out the door if possible. But
right. I'm pretty much I'm good. I think for feeling wise. It's just sometimes when I come out of it, I'll like for instance my vision will focus in and out.
Yeah. All depends on who you're channeling. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Today was a little bit strange. It was more. I mean, I was aware of it more because I'm tired out, so I'm just not entirely, but as for to disconnect, I mean, there's always going to be ways where you're going to get involved. I mean, just it's hard to. It's always going to be a struggle to stay out of it, But to keep focused, I mean, sometimes it's best just to continue on and I say have it fix itself, or to change entities or take a break. So, of course, you're new still. I mean, have you been doing this a lot recently, or?
I'm sorry. I had to leave as soon as I stopped asking my question. There was a knock on my door, and but good news though, my father tied for first in the golfing tournament. So, as much as I would like to say you repeat that, I'll go back and watch it. Yes, I'm new to this, and but anyways, like I was channeling my Arcturian, one of my Arcturian spirit guides.
Yes.
And I was talking, and then I came out, and then I was trying to focus on reading, and I couldn't. My vision was like blurry clear, and it was like being sucked out of my body. And so I like had to battle with that for 5 minutes or so, and then came back in. And then just before we started, I went to like get in my Zen mode just to read these questions, and I was like having to fight that again. And I was like, all right, we gotta put a halt on this. Like, I'm really eager, yes, but I can't. I gotta focus.
It might be the entity might still be holding on to you. You ever think of that? You think their energy is still with you?
Maybe so.
It might be.
Maybe so.
Because they do that sometimes. They don't. It's different for everyone. It takes them a while for them to leave me. You might want to ground and maybe a slight prayer, maybe, to close yourself down. I was told about this. You can, when you ground, you're kind of opening yourself up, but you can also pray to have yourself shut down, have your power closed down. That might be another way to close that, like cap yourself in some ways.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your information.
Yeah, see what everyone's different. See what works for you.
No, but I definitely appreciate your input and your knowledge. Just gotta come learn from the wise men.
Yeah, it's almost you have to figure it out on your own, basically, because everyone's different. Alright, so we're preparing for JC's channeling. Let me check see if anything's going on in the chat room.
Good news is that we're halfway.
Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, look, JC's lighting himself on fire, so that's good. Yeah, I burn incense too. I started doing that.
Watch your hairs.
Yeah. Look at all that hair you can set on fire. Look at that.
Yeah, man, when I had long hair, I went down to... Yeah, I've lit my hair on fire before. I'm sure JC has.
Let's see.
There's two chick which dance around you.
JC, I wanted to let you know, I know you can hear us, you can't speak, but the moths paid me a visit today. Yeah. I'll let you figure out what happened. But.
Was this like a secret cult going on? Is that what's happening here?
More like old friends. They first came through JC when I was brand new, and then we just talked to each other yesterday.
Yeah.
And they said some things to some new members, and so there was a big question mark, and I had to fill them in on the whole thing. I said a D's nuts joke, and it started.
Yeah, I remember that. Can't beat that. Have your dinosaur friends visited you recently? Your T-Rex?
No. No, just the moss today. And it's funny, it's because I went to channel them, and they told me, no, we're good. And I was like, oh, okay. So I wasn't tripping about it. I was meditating, and I get a really bad mental picture, All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'll tell when we're not on air. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of 300 people.
Yeah. Where are you going to go at channeling? Are you going to start doing sessions here, or what you plan on doing?
Probably the same thing as you, just on different nights.
Yeah.
That way I can take the summer relief off you. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, more the better.
Or do the same thing we're doing here. Yeah. Either one.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Say what?
So that'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
Get the hours on and then.
Yeah, the more information, the better.
Alright, you guys hear me alright?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
Alright. God, I'm like sitting here, I've got like so much trimming to do. Greetings and our presence is arriving and now presenting itself within the collective. Anubis, 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 Anubis. We are of the Anubis vibration. How may we be of service to our other selves? We may be of service by extending an offer through your own halls of Amenti to gaze upon the inscriptions transmuted within and into the emerald tablets. Our energy is that of a resurrection vibration. Another vibration that is similar is that of the phoenix. Renewal, birthing through one's own archetypal death. Call forth our energies as you travel through more dimly lit experiences within your current incarnations. You as your highest, holiest self have set up an infinite amount of perfect realities for your ever-evolving consciousness. You have a question, possibly?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me exactly what collective you're from?
We come from a canine humanoid. You know the Egyptian god Anubis.
Okay.
This is our vibration.
Okay. This is my first time here. Can you tell me if there's any entities around me?
We feel a strong attraction towards some ancient cultures.
Okay. Do you know which one?
Egypt.
Do you feel anything from Atlantis?
Yes. We feel your doubt is what we felt. We felt Atlantis, however, we perceived your doubt, your self-doubt in this. However, we wish to offer the idea of confirmation validation of this idea that yes, you have an incarnation eternally existing within the Atlantean vibrational frequency.
Okay. I feel sometimes greys and reptilians around me too. Do you sense them?
We sense your perception of the idea that that these beings exist. We also feel the an idea of confusion as to the intent and, as you would call, the moral nature of the idea of being good and or bad, positive and or negative. For these beings are truly a part of you. They feel alien because you have not learned to communicate with these aspects of yourself. There will be certain moments where you feel more comfortable with the connection. When these moments of comfort are intuitively felt and experienced, ask for assistance with the extension of the now moment of the feelings through the experience.
Okay.
These human feelings with these beings for the simple answers and understandings to your awarenesses.
Okay. And just one last thing before I leave. Can you help me with a download to understand what you were discussing now?
This is what's currently going on with the motions to the head. We felt your request of this. We simply ask for your simple allowance, willing of the allowance of the information to unfold as a flower grows and blossoms from seed to flower, back to seed, back to flower, until creating a field of vision for you to explore more thoroughly. And when explored thoroughly enough, then to allow the idea of transmuting, of releasing from these ideas for newer, more exciting experiences. More in attunement with what your heart's desires are for excitement.
Okay, thank you very much.
Does that mean I can continue? Are you open to answering questions?
Yes.
Okay, we have one from Anamar Al-Hassani. Sorry, by the way. How can I accelerate my growth or being my real self?
Would you be kind enough to repeat the answer for us?
I do not understand.
Repeat the statement.
How do I speed up how do I accelerate my growth or being my real self? From Anamar Al-Hassani.
This question is also the answer. Being the more true feeling core self, beingness will place this being more firmly in the now moment, in their highest self, for the soul's satisfaction.
Thank you very much.
Hello. I was just curious. I am a Nubian myself, in connections with the Nubians. I was just wondering if you could tap into this energy and have any more info about my Anubian connection DNA.
Is this Steven?
Yes.
Learn to listen when you speak. Learn to listen to the feelings of the heart. Rather than projecting energy outwards. Think of yourself as a continuous flow, energy that's always flowing out, energy that's always drawing in equal and balanced portions, and your own ideas of what it is to be equal, neutral, grounded, and balanced. Which these ideas are malleable and very malleable to one's preferred settings, desires, programming. Reaching into your core space, expressing what you feel from this heart space.
Thank you. And Shambhala Maria. Just wondering if you have any messages for Shambhala Maria.
We're not sure if this is connected, but there was a feeling and an image of a motherly figure, heartbroken, confused. However, has found their direction and is paving their pathway with their golden light.
All right. Thank you very much. Are you willing to answer some questions from the chat?
Yes.
All right. First question is from...
Pardon our silence after answering questions. This is our queue for another question.
I'll keep that in mind. Question is from Sugar Seas, and she says, we already answered that one. Sorry. I wish to have two-way. Sorry, this one is from Christine02. She asks, I wish to have two-way communication with animals after many years of practicing. It is only me talking and trying to decode body language. I send Reiki to all animals, and I'm never sure if that's enough.
We feel that you do not trust your own belief. You do not trust your own abilities. The lack of faith and the lack of trust in one's own abilities to connect with these beings. The catalyst for this conduit was the spirit science YouTube videos, which the blue character figure speaks of using images in one's mind's eye and projecting this image into the mind of the animal, as if you were a movie projector projecting your ideas into their mind, and asking simple communications. Is one of these beings perhaps hungry and or thirsty? Think of the animal's favorite food. Think of the animal's favorite beverage. If the bathroom facilities are necessarily to be used, you are able to send the idea for them to accomplish.
Hello, my name is Holly. I wanted to ask about my dream last night. I remember the beginning where I was getting ready to travel somewhere, and that's all I remember. Can you tell where I traveled and who I traveled with? Are you still with us?
Yes. Again, our pause means to move to a next inquiry.
Okay. Hi, this is Holly. Can you tell me where I traveled in my dream last night?
Yes. You visit the conduit with others to the island of Hawaii on something something like the etheric realm.
I'm wondering when will they let me remember my dreams and remember my travels?
When you realize that they are truly you and you simply will the allowance of allowing yourself to remember more of your travels and dreams. Filling it with faith and trust, the idea so as to dissolve expectations as to how to experience and how to remember a dream. Not all dreams occur in a linear fashion as your awake dream does. You may only remember a color from your dream. You may remember a frequency. You may remember only a symbol. You may remember smells, tastes, as well as extrasensory perception experiences.
Thank you.
Anyone else have a question? We're having an issue also with unmuting JC, so bear with us. Well, we might have a little He's not being. It's not unmuting. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're getting an echo on your side. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Gotcha.
Anybody have anything?
Okay, I have a question. This is Neil. So, I understand you're a canine humanoid. Can you explain to everybody in the group exactly where you are right now and what entities are around you, please?
Muted. Yeah, it's not. Come on, work. Sorry about that. Yeah, we can't. Oh well, maybe next time. Technology. Oh, there we go.
We are a thought with form that exists with consciousness, conscious awareness of its being, and to better understand itself. It created the mirrors. Are there any pressing questions, inquiries in this now moment?
Hi, this is Neil.
Greetings.
Hi, could you just clarify exactly who you are? Did you say you're an aspect of JC or you're an aspect of all that is?
A thought form that exists with conscious awareness of its being.
So, what density are you in?
This being feels as if it perceives itself in a different vibration than which it is at. A very impatient energy, an energy that wishes to make itself known for the experience they have manifest for themselves. This being wishes to communicate with the co-creations that occur with the group. However, this female entity blatantly chooses not to listen and feel for her own answers that come within. She looks for her power through others, through the leading of others to her preferred beliefs or her more selfish support of reason, rather than her service to others, which her voice expresses. However, the heart's vibration does not vibrationally resonate with.
Okay, so I'll ask the question for Holly. She's asking if there's any messages for the USA in 2016.
It does not exist. There is no future. There is no past. For this one individual, we perceive the idea of future realities which vibration does she prefer? What answers does she seek? So we can better attune towards her unique answer.
Okay, so what I understand you saying is, if you choose to go on a path, that's the path that you'll go on. You choose the reality that you're going to experience in the next moment, correct?
It is more when a decision is made the experience unfolds. As more opportunities occur in which decisions are to be made, this is what allows the shift in the now moment. Finding the preferred vibrations within one's heart space and imagination, bringing the two together in the higher heart, expressing it, and allowing yourself to begin seeing that which you speak into reality. The vibrations that you speak, you begin to feel and see with your third eye. As you speak it, it vibrates, it fills, it excites around. And then as you share these ideas, and as you resonate with others and more fine-tune these, you begin to manifest that which you prefer in your reality.
So to follow up on that then, there'd be a lot of people who would ask the question and reply to that. Why do people have bad experiences then?
They are not bad. They are chosen to be perceived as this idea. The experience is truly neutral. It is just the human being vessel that is choosing to charge a certain idea to the experience. This is where when one begins to hold one's core I am, they remain their higher self, their God or goddess self, or their angelic, a being that is in a vibration of unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional understanding, unconditional forgiveness of oneself as well as the other.
Do you have a message for us or the world?
Nothing that feels relevant to this now.
So could you give us a message for the group, please, and could you talk about the group's energy? Thank you.
There is almost an impatient, hollow type energy looming, lurking around. This being knows who they are. They spin an entity that exists in the physical vessel. We truly extend our most open, heartfelt unconditional love grace, glory, and mercy of her own self and her own higher power that she recognizes within herself as well as in every other being. Allow yourself to feel nirvana and bliss every moment. We are our question to you, Nirvana. What halts you from taking the steps of finding your own excitement and filling your vessel more fully with your spirit that you perceive and are so intently focused upon that you miss so much more. More so than allowing yourself, just as much as you allow yourself to be, allow others to be.
Is it okay if we ask another question?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question from the chat. Christian or Persine 02. I wish I have to. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Anyway, I wish to have a two-way communication with animals. And many years practicing. I send Reiki to all animals. I'm never sure if that's enough.
Yes, there was a reply to this question earlier. Simply trust and have faith in your communications. Keep in mind, these animals will not speak to you as a human does. They will emote to you through feelings, through vibrations, through images, simple images, and or feelings that are similar. You are so focused and then placing worry that your energy doesn't perceive as effective as it truly is in your experience. You truly are having the two-way communication. Allow yourself to perceive it. Allow yourself to receive it. As well as the reciprocation of the Reiki. Which is there instantly for you the moment you also share it. And the moment, the instant you share your energy, it is right there with you with more of the similar energy. This is where the conscious awareness of one's preference and preferred vibration This is where hearing a spiritual name can assist with many. It allows them to perceive themselves as a multi-dimensional, higher dimensional, extra dimensional being.
Thank you. I have another question from Bianca. This is for her boyfriend David. What alien DNA does he have?
We must return to our source vibration. Thank you for the experience.
Thank you for coming. Blessings to you.
Thank you, much love.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Yeah, we had a Google problem.
Yeah,
Which
someone's energy, not anyone in the co-creation currently, but someone that really enjoyed hearing their own voice on these co-creations and hasn't been a part of them recently and really wanted to have her presence be felt. It was very impatient. It was very irritated. It was love. It was love. It was like, I miss you. Like, it was like, you know, like.
Baby, come back.
Like,
You can blame.
Like, what am I, like, I feel like almost like, what did I do wrong? What am I doing wrong? It's like, you haven't done anything wrong. It's just, you aren't allowing yourself to learn and bring forth your own answers. And it gets to a point where it's just like, man, like, kind of have, I can almost like feel like some entity is like kind of like, just, really? Again? You know, like same thing. Like I can feel some entities like sometimes like wanting more like different questions. Like it's kind of like, man, like really wish you guys would ask different questions. You know, expand on different ideas. You know, like don't be afraid of throwing some out there idea or whatever. Like, that's not what aliens think when they think humans. Like, oh, what do they look like? What species are they? Like, how tall are they? That's really not like what I'm feeling from them. You know what I mean? Like, and like we get pictures in our mind of what they look like, and we know what they are, and they're just doing what they can. They're doing what's in their realm of existence to assist bringing them into our realm of existence. But it really comes down to each of us as individuals, you know, and really allowing it and willing it. And you have to have faith and trust and you know, complete trust in yourself. And that does take, it does take, you know, it's something that takes effort. It takes doing.
Yeah, it matters. The message is what matters, not the what kind of shoes are you wearing. You know.
Yeah, and like I kind of felt like to be straight up, like me being like keeping it 100 right now. I felt like it's a lot of fucking disinterest from Anubis, kind of like, and I felt kind of like he was like reflecting almost like disappointment of expectations or something. Is like kind of what I was feeling. And it really feels like it's just like, man, you guys really are. Just trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. You know, like feelings. You know, feelings and going with feelings, man. Like that's really going to be a key to channeling. You know, that's what you want. Like channeling, like it comes down to like learning how to feel and learning how to express and emote those feelings from the heart that you get from, you know, the empathetic, you know, nature to our being, and you express it. And we have something here that, you know, we can express ourselves, and you know, it's a safe place. You know, like someone may not resonate with it, and it might, you know, ruffle some feathers, but that's only if people choose to allow that and then perpetuate that. So I mean, if someone's feathers gets ruffled or something like that, that like I look at that as like a blessing. I mean, like I look at it as like, cool, time to learn. What am I supposed to learn right here, right now?
Yeah, that's a good attitude. If you ever experience negativity, it can be looked upon as a positive thing because it's something you can learn from. So you can actually transform it into positive, you know, by learning from it.
Like before I do my channeling, like I'm repeating in my head, like I said it when I started doing this, like, you know, I came across that spoken word book, and I really resonate with the violet flame of transmutation. And then when God Brother Will, that's on the Saturday Hugelo channelings with Jim, that goes to his house. When he did his holy fire meditation, like that for me resonated so much with me because I've been using the holy fire like, you know, whatever intuitively, like that was brought to my awareness just in my experience. So it was real neat to like have that confirmed. And then so what I do is like I think of myself as like, you know, just a giant heart, and this giant heart is the violet ray, and inside the violet ray is like the holy fire, the diamond platinum consciousness that is source. That's my core, and then around that, like, and I like to throw this out there, like, depending on like different information, like I really feel, you know, the more I'm like people like allow themselves to like refer to me as like Ariel or JC Ariel, it really allows me to, you know, really stay at a certain vibration, certain frequency, and then I'm learning how to do that and do that in a more grounded manner, so I'm able to communicate that in a multi-layered, energetic level, so that sometimes if the perfect words aren't coming out, the energies will be laced in there, and what's needed for each individual will be pulled forth. And this is something that was a gift to me, and when we get gifts, we like to use them and share them and whatnot. So that's just I mean, but it's also what resonates most with you and our connection as well, and each moment. But it assists me a lot too. I noticed in a channeling last night, when she referred to me as Ariel, it just locked me into this super high frequency and just amazing, energy was shared. Amazing energy.
Okay, we're going to close it down, so thank you all for coming here. We'll be back here Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern. So, good night, everyone. See you next time.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Thank you.